What's your name, comment, and a question?
No problem, Ben. This is Patrick Blunt calling from Miramar.
Miramar's in the house. Patrick, what's on your mind, man?
Well, it's good to be with you guys, with you and Manoa and Solomon. And I don't remember if you recall, a while ago, I made a point that I was naive about the media, that they're not just complicit, that they're co-conspirators. Well, likewise, I found a new area of my naivete.
The black
is that I was
establishment.
naive about the Clintons.
Oh, okay.
And it really has dawned on me in the last couple of days only that the Clintons, or Bill Clinton specifically, is our Ronald Reagan for us as liberals and particularly as African Americans. And I make that parallel because the same way Reagan got working class people to accept a pro-corporate, a pro-Wall Street agenda by dressing it as pro-middle class. And this was an intentional deception. I think the Clintons have been playing a long game since 1992 with the Democratic Party in general, but specifically hitting African Americans since we tend to be disproportionately Democrat. They have been dressing or pushing this pro-Wall Street, pro-corporation agenda and dressing it as pro-working class. They have redefined what liberal has been. And I think I read an article, and I wish I'll give the person credit who said this. I forgot who it was, when he said, if you look at Bill Clinton, how welfare reform, not just that, we know about the crime bill, we know about the Communications Act, which pretty much gave black media up to Viacom and other big corporations. But somehow they were able to dress all these, I'll say, anti-black policies as being pro-black by their presentation. By, as we all mentioned in our City Hall show, by doing press conferences with black leaders, their presentation was pro-black, but their policies were not. And just moving it past black people for the Democratic Party in general, they were able to deregulate Wall Street. You know, we know they put up Glass-Steagall. They were able to do many things that conservatives wish they could do on their own, but they were able to accomplish that while dressing it as pro-working class. And it dawned me this week that we have our own liberal Ronald Reagan, who has shifted the political paradigm to the right. And you, Noah, Solomon, you all are brilliant. You probably already realized that. But for me, it just dawned on me. So that's just my comment for today.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Get out of here with that last part. We appreciate that, dude. That was,
yeah, man. Good
we
talking
appreciate
to you.
that. Hey, good, always a pleasure. That was, actually, that was quite a wonderful analysis there. You know, there are, I can't even take any credit on, I would say I came to terms with the Democratic Party when the Democratic Party, before President Obama was elected, they were responsible for keeping the bailout alive. It was the Republican Party who voted against it. The bill died in 2008. It died in Congress, and then the Democratic Party came back, and they were the ones who carried it through for the bailout for Wall Street. And at that moment, it dawned on me that the Democratic Party establishment in particular, they are exactly what we have been thinking the Republican Party was. And so it took me a while. Hell, I've been studying politics for a long time, even before 2008. And it took me, well, not that long before 2008. I'm not that old. But it took me a minute to realize that the Democratic Party, they're not just complicit, but they're co-conspirators as well, the establishment at least. And the same thing about the Clintons. So I have to agree. And I want to add to that list the black Democratic and the black political and media elite. They are co-conspirators in this as well. Not that this is a conspiracy theory, but they are beneficiaries of this paradigm. They are getting a lovely lifestyle from this structure, while the rest of us are living check to check, just trying to pay the rent. I know I see you nodding your head. looks like you have something over there. Yeah, I can hear you now.
We talk about this all the time. They are equally fewer positions, right? For scholars of color, for journalists of color, you know, there are so few positions, and it's instead of growing, developing, up, we are just locked in. Trying to just get a piece of the pie wherever we're allowed to fit. Like for me, you know, I look at Don Lemon, right?
Yeah.
Like Don Lemon, and Don Lemon is not even. I mean, I was joking because he's going to be one of the moderators for the Flint debate, and I was joking like he does not count as a person of color. Like we should have like more color, as a part of that whole. And then I saw Don Lemon, and somebody was like, "Well, Don Lemon," I'm like, "Yeah, Don Lemon doesn't count." But like we have Don Lemon, we have people who are capping so hard to be a part of the establishment, right? While still trying to act like they're authentic representative black voice, and it's so problematic. Jonathan Capehart. Someone finally wrote a piece the other day about how he's in bed with the Clinton campaign literally because his partner is a Clinton staffer.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the bias is like huge. We've talked about Joy Reid, and I have to get my interview with her pulled off of Sirius somehow. But like, she claims that she has no dog in the fight or whatever. She claims that she really wishes that Shirley Chisholm was alive to run. But her positioning, and this is someone who was an avowed Obama supporter, who worked for the campaign, who understands the way race played out in that campaign.
Yep.
How we now have the situation where, again, she's another one capping so hard for that side. This everybody can say like, oh no, I'm neutral. I mean, it's hard to believe that you're neutral when you take certain positions using your platform. Like your platform reaches thousands, if not millions, of people, and you provide a very slanted view of the political spectrum. So no, we don't have to be balanced over here because it's not an even playing field. So I
Absolutely.
mean,
That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about it. Is that one of the reasons why I think you have so much. Who was that? The same journalist I talked to today. He was talking about in Denmark, where in Denmark the media doesn't even try to pretend to be unbiased, right? They expose
mhm.
their biases out front, outright, and open, right? So almost like Fox News. Fox News is almost at the point where they don't even care about saying they're fair and balanced anymore, right? But what's happening now is that you have all of these people who are in bed, either figuratively or literally, with the Clinton campaign, who are trying to guise their biases as being unbiased, and that's so deceiving for people who are just average, cursory, and periphery viewers of politics, because now they feel like they're getting something from an unbiased source, which is why when I do my show, I am clearly on the side of Bernie Sanders. But I guarantee you, my argument is going to be robust enough that even if I wasn't on the side of Bernie Sanders, you could still find validity and credence in what I'm saying. That's not coming. That we're not getting that from these other journalists. We're not getting that from these commentators,
Mm-mm.
other people. They're trying to tell us that they're unbiased, and we're going to show you after I take this call exactly how unbiased, or exactly how biased rather, Joyanne Reid was, particularly today. Caller, you're live on the air. What's your name, comment, and